Get ready for the most exciting fight sport in the world. Here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, we have satellite link-up to 168 countries and live internet streaming worldwide.
ขอต้อนรับคุณผู้ชมทุกท่านเข้าสู่การถ่ายทอดสดรายการต่อสู้ระดับโลกส่งสัญญาณภาพผ่านดาวเทียมไปยัง 168 ประเทศทั่วโลกจาก MAX มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยาและสามารถรับชมผ่านอินเทอร์เน็ตสตรีมมิ่งทั้ง MAX มวยไทยโมบายแอปได้ทั่วทุกมุมโลกและขอนำทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการมวยไทยแบทเทิลพบกับพิธีกรท็อป MAX มวยไทย
สวัสดีครับ Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to fight.
Muay Thai Battle.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the best Thai boxing show on TV. And now, Muay Thai Battle. This is Ultimate Fight, 3 rounds of action. Join us every Friday at 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Amarin TV HD, number 34. And you can watch on another channel is MAX Muay Thai, streaming on live for worldwide. My name is Top MAX Muay Thai. I'm the host of this program. กราบสวัสดีแฟนมวยสายฮาร์ดคอร์ที่รักทุกท่านครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันนะครับและนี่คือรายการมวยไทย Battle พบกันทุกเย็นวันศุกร์นะครับหลังเคารพธงชาติเปิดจอรอได้เลยนะครับที่อมรินทร์ทีวี HD ช่อง 34 นะครับและท่านสามารถรับชมได้อีกช่องทางหนึ่งนะครับกับระบบสตรีมมิ่งออนไลน์ของ MAX มวยไทยครับและขณะนี้ท่านอยู่กับพิธีกรที่ฮึกเหิมที่สุดของประเทศไทยครับท็อป MAX มวยไทยรับใช้ทุกท่านนะครับวันนี้อาจจะมากับทรงผมที่เป็นนิวลุคแบบเกาหลีสไตล์นิดหนึ่งนะครับ Daniel forgetting bonus if a fighter reaches 90 degrees Celsius, he will get 5,000 baht. Battle number 2, if a fighter reaches 120 degrees Celsius, he will get 10,000 baht. Super battle. And moreover, step number 3, if a fighter reaches 150 degrees Celsius, he will get a big bonus from our show. 20,000 baht double super battle และนี่เรียกได้เลยนะครับว่าเป็นไฮไลท์ของทางรายการนะครับทางรายการมีประหลอดวัดความมันอยู่ด้านหลังนะครับถ้านักชกคนนั้นชกสนุกโดนใจท่านผู้ชมทางบ้านนะครับมีรางวัลติดไม้ติดมือกลับไปอย่างแน่นอนครับเริ่มตั้งแต่90องศาดีกรีแห่งความมันครับ 5,000 บาท120องศาดีกรีความมันครับ 10,000 บาทแล้วยังไม่พอครับถ้ามันทะลุประหลอดแตกไปเลยจนประหลอดวัดความมันขึ้นไปแตะที่150องศาดีกรีแห่งความมันครับรับรางวัลบิ๊กโบนัสจากทางรายการเต็มๆเลยถึง 20,000 บาทเอาละครับท่านผู้ชมก่อนที่จะรับชมความมันในวันนี้ครับเราไปชมโฉมหน้าค่าตาของนักสู้ที่จะมาทำการดวลเดือดในวันนี้เลยดีกว่าเริ่มต้นจากคู่ที่1 The first fight tonight we have เด่นมีชัยจักรพรชิม vs Super Knight ทอนิยมสุข The second fight tonight we have เก่งไทยแลนด์ช่างนายน้ำดื่มกวีมวยไทย vs อินซีแดงลูกเจ้าพ่อบอดทองThe third fight tonight we have แสนศักดิ์สิทธิ์พนันเชิง takes on รุ่งแสนชัยชรัตนชัย The fourth bout tonight we have โศกเจียด from Cambodia takes on ตำรวจเหล็กสิทธิ์ทนายกวาง from Thailand And fifth bout tonight we have เพชรศิลาบุญลืออะไหล่ยนต์ vs มนเทียนสิทธิ์มนชัยAnd this is the main event of the evening. We have ลูกกรมหลวงศิริรักษ์มวยไทย vs เพชร800,000สิงห์นวอาวุธ And this is the last battle of the evening. We have Pierre Yot from Cambodia takes on IQ King of Muay Thai from Thailand. และนี่คือ 14 ขุนพลนะครับที่จะมาทำการดวลเดือดกับมวยไทย3ยก7คู่สุดมันในวันนี้พักครู่เดียวเดี๋ยวกลับมาเปิดศึกความมันในมวยคู่ที่1ครับ Please stay tuned. You don't go anywhere. We be right back at the short break. This is Muay Thai Battle.
Muay Thai Battle. The champion Muay Thai แฟนมวยห้ามพลาด 6 โมงเย็นวันเสาร์นี้พบกับศึกมวยไทยชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นน้ำหนัก 60 กิโลกรัมระหว่าง 4 สุดยอดนักชกสายพันธุ์แกร่งจับคู่ปะทะกันเพื่อตำแหน่งแชมป์เพียงหนึ่งเดียวปลาทองสจโรจน์ชัยเพชรศรีนินโรงเรียนสามโคกยอดนักรบสนพเก้า ก้าวฉัดโรงเรียนกระเทียมวิทยาลูกโลเช่จากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ปะทะทุ่งมนต์สิงหเดชายิมฉลามขาวสิทธิ์เจอ้อมปะทะวุฒิชัยเล็กลูกบ้านใหญ่เพชรนรงค์ทอนิยมสุขปะทะขุนพลน้อยเจ๊ฝนบ้านชายคลองปากพนังฉมวกเพชรสิทธิสนธิเดชปะทะวีซ่าสอนาแคถ่ายทอดสดวันเสาร์ที่ 9 พฤศจิกายนนี้เวลา 18 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปทางอมรินทร์ทีวี HD ช่อง 34
Welcome back to Muay Thai Battle ต้อนรับทุกท่านนะครับสู่สังเวียนความมันนะครับกับมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันและนี่คือรายการมวยไทย Battle ครับถ่ายทอดสดตรงนะครับจาก MAX มวยไทยนะครับสเตเดียมพัทยาของประเทศไทยนะครับเริ่มความมันในวันนี้กับคู่ที่1นะครับนักชกทั้งคู่รอท่านผู้ชมอยู่แล้วไม่รอช้าครับเราไปทำความรู้จักกับเขาทั้งคู่เลย Introducing first, fighting on the blue corner, he trained Jagrapon Chim, and his professional record 30 wins and 10 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Den Mishai Jagrapon Chim.
Muay Thai
Battle.Alright guys, let's make some noise louder! Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, he trained Jagrapon Chim. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Den Mishai Jagrapon Chim. And here's opponent fighting on the red corner, he trained Tonium Sukshim.And his professional record 26 wins, 12 losses, and 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Super Knight Tonium Suk.
Muay Thai Battle.
Alright, guys, let's clap hands and make some noise.Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, let's hear for Super Knight Tonium Suk.
We are live here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium in Pattaya City, Thailand. You are tuned into MAX Muay Thai Battle. We have 7 great fights for you tonight. In our main event, Pet Bagtan, Sing Nwa Awut will take on Luk Gromalong Sirak Muay Thai.in a champion versus champion matchup. But first of all, we kick things off with a 53-kilo contest. Introducing first the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He goes by the name of Den Mishai Jagrapon Yim. His real name is Wuttipong Padan Sakun. He's 19 years of age, 172 centimeters tall, representing Lamphun province. He's had a total of 40 fights, 30 wins, and 10 losses. His last 3 fights here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium have been brilliant. Points win against Gao San, saw Tung Tong.TKO win in the first round against Nek Doi, Saw Sombat, and a points win against Saksit, Ward Division 11. He trains and fights out of Jagrapon Gym in Lamphun Province, where he's trained by Anupon Padan Sakun, and he's managed by Jagrapon Po Gosum. Now introducing his opponent in the red corner, Super Knight Tonium Suk. His real name is Takdanai Isarabut.He's 16 years of age, 168 centimeters tall, representing Udon Thani province. He's had a total of 39 fights, 26 wins, 1 draw, and 12 losses. His last 3 fights, he had a draw against Pet Balami Nayoktuk, lost to Pet Balami Nayoktuk at TKO win in the second round against Dogwin Sosopa. He trains and fights out of Donium Suk in Udon Thani province, where he is trained by Dom Wo, and he is managed by Police Lieutenant Colonel Hawat Neom Suk.So
Super Knight trying to sing a lullaby to Den Mishai here. Some great shots coming in from the red corner. Den Mishai looks like he has insomnia though, just walking forward zombie-like.
Not always the best style to do when you're fighting here. Coming forward usually means you're walking into problems, so to speak.Yeah,
and obviously Super Knight giving him some problems. The red corner very sharp and effective.
very slick, and his feet movement is absolutely superb.
Yeah, great inside leg kick there. Good defensively as well, Super Knight. Just needs to be careful that he doesn't back up too much.
Yeah, of course, if he starts backing up too much, the referee will start giving him warnings. Of course, here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, we want forward movement.
Yeah, the bouts judged on effective forward aggression. Super Knight doing a good job so far, just turning to the side. Andor standing his ground.
He's looked great so far. You can't fault him on anything he's doing except for this, moving back.
There it is, the first warning, halfway through the first round. Super Knight in the southpaw position, giving Demichai tons of problems.
And he's just doing so well to start things off here.
Yeah, great boxing.
Besides for the warning,
Yeah,
you can't fault him on anything else.
Yeah, it just seems like Demichai is trying to walk him down.
But of course, has to be said, we've seen it so many times. Everything goes well to a fighter sometimes until he gets caught in the clinch.
Yeah.
At this point, we don't know what sort of fighter Demichai is until we see him in the clinch. And here we go. Let's see if he can put something in.
A little slow with the knees so far, Demichai. A lot of times knee fighters need a round or so to warm up as well.
What a lot of Thais will call them is that they call them diesel engines. It takes time for them to get started.
In the meantime, Super Knight just picking at him. Beautiful crosshair. Looked like it buckled the knees of Demichai.
Wow, it's just so precise.
Yeah, it's super slick here.
And there we go, back into the clinch.
Typically, technical fighters like Super Knight don't necessarily like getting clinched up that much.
But it's not to say that they can't clinch.
Yeah, just a bit too draining energy-wise. End of round one. So here we go into the second round of action for our opening bout of the evening. Demichai Chaklapon Yim in the blue corner, Super Knight Tor Niyom Suk in the red. 53 kilos for this one. Calling the action tonight, Kevin Amlid to my right and myself, Matt Lucas, with some of the replays from that last round. Beautiful technique from Super Knight. Excellent female style. Just backing up a little bit.
I mean, from what we saw in the first round, what can we expect to see from Demichai now? I mean, one could argue that Super Knight definitely had that advantage besides for that one warning that he received.
Yeah, I think Demichai really needs to turn the intensity up, try and turn the screw on Super Knight.
I would love to see him go in for the clinch more.
Yeah, I think that's a key component to try and wear down Super Knight, but the red corner getting off some very, very clean shots.
Yeah, because obviously when you let a fighter like Super Knight fight on the outside, it's not going to work well for you. As you can see right now, he's just picking his part. Good balance there from Super Knight.
Beautiful cross. Demichai with some nice balance.
Whoa! And he is not knocked down because he got up so fast. Usually in Muay Thai, when a fighter gets up so fast, you know, the referees, they don't count it.
Yeah, and Demichai willing to go to war with Super Knight here, landing some solid knees Look like they're damaging Super Knight.
Oh, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Oh, hard elbow there from Super Knight.
And then Michai's doing so well with those knees.
This one definitely heating up. Things just got interesting here. Oh, looks like that staggered him.
And now Super Knight trying to return some knees. But not then Michai something to say about it.
Super Knight trying for the elbows.
Oh! And that's definitely going to receive a count. If the first one didn't, this one will.
Yeah, would have to see that in a replay, but it looked like Demi Chai landed an elbow. The referee's very, very strict about staying in a neutral corner.
I mean, if you blinked, you missed it. That's what it was. And now Den Michai going to go to work on the body once again.
Hard elbows coming in from Super Knight still, though. Ooh.
Interesting way to work in the clinch.
Oh.
And then Super Knight, was falling and he pulled Den Michai down right with him.
Yeah, it looks like Super Knight might be all out of gas. Den Michai really grinding him down here.
I'd have to disagree with you there. I mean, you can see Super Knight, he's still trying to fight in there. It's just that Den Michai is just going in so hard and he can't contain him.
Oh,
what a punch
staggered
there.
off balance.
And now Super Knight going off balance all of a sudden. This is a war.
Yeah, this great matchup here.
It's a matchup of styles. You got one fighter who's predominantly a knee fighter, knee and clinch fighter, and you got the other one who is a femur or a technical style kind of fighter.
Oh, great crosses there from the red corner.
Wow, what a round. We'll see you in the next round.
Muay Thai battle.
So here we go into our third round of action of what's been a very, very good opening bout between Den Michai, La Pop, Pon, Dim in the blue corner, Super Knight for Ni Yom Suk in the red, 53 kilos for some of the replays. Looks like it was a cross at drop Super Knight.
Matt, I'm going to ask you a very simple question. What did you think of that previous round?
Yeah, it was really amazing. The bonus meter rising here, deservedly so.
Wow, and just because we saw Super Knight get counted in that last round, does not mean he's out. And what a team to the face there. Back and forth action to start this third round. Both fighters want this, and it's looking like Super Knight wants it even more.
Yeah, Super Knight really biting down on his gum shield.
I mean, Den Michai needs to know just because his opponent received a standing 8 count does not mean he's out.
Ooh,
elbow for elbow, blow for blow. This is a war.
Both of them feeling the pace of the fight as well.
This is every fight fan's favorite thing to see. Two warriors going right at it. And you gotta wonder if they can keep it up for the rest of the round.
Oh, nice short elbow there from Super Knight. Looks like Den Michai might be tiring. was wrapped up, stalling in the clinch there.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. I think both of them are pretty tight. Both of them open mouth, breathing as heavily as they could.
And there's Super Knight stalling in the clinch.
He's just a smart fighter there. I mean, why not? Good knees now from Super Knight, but just overpowered there by Den Michai.
Halfway through this final round now.
Yes, and it's now Den Michai trying to walk. Second one got him there. And a knee.
Good knee right up the middle, but off balance.
Den Michai has become a monster in the second and third round, in fact. In the first round, you can't really give him too much, but in the second and the third, wow, looked like a completely different fighter. I think he just crumbled down from being so tired.
Den Michai looking up at the clock.
And we're not in the ring, but a lot of fighters could have stayed on their feet in that attempt of a sweep.
So last 30 seconds here. Super Knight pressing in. Definitely seems like he wants to win here.
The referee seems like he's got a heavy job in his hands, you know, against a clinch and a knee fighter. It's not easy.
And this one might be a tough one to call as well.
I mean, most will probably give it to Den Michai, especially since he knocked his opponent down in that second round.
Yeah, but the knockdowns only count for 1 point.
That is correct. And that is the end of the fight. And what a fight it was.
So we'll go to top with the judges' decision.
But first of all, we have to look at some of that replay. Look at that teep to the face. Unbelievable. And then just throughout that round was just some back and forth action. One of those fights that you just want to see over and over again. Extremely aggressive. Both wanting the bonus, that's for sure. There's a high kick there from Super Knight in that last round.
For the great fight, they're fighting instantly, and now let's check out better price.
สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max มวยไทย Stadium พัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max มวยไทย Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ Battle for blue and red corner Max มวยไทย Facebook Page
Blue and red corner reaches 100 degrees Celsius, get 5,000 baht each. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner, Blue corner. และผู้ที่ได้รับการชูมือครับได้แก่นักชกจากมุมน้ำเงินครับเด่นมีชัยจักรพรชิมเป็นฝ่ายเอาชนะไปอย่างสุดมันครับท่านผู้ชมอย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องไปไหนนะครับพักความมันตรงนี้ครู่เดียวกลับมาสนุกกันต่อครับ Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back at the short break. This is Muay Thai Battle.
The Champion มวยไทยแฟนมวยห้ามพลาด 6 โมงเย็นวันเสาร์นี้พบกับศึกมวยไทยชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นน้ำหนัก 60 กิโลกรัมระหว่าง4สุดยอดนักชกสายพันธุ์แกร่งจับคู่ปะทะกันเพื่อตำแหน่งแชมป์เพียงหนึ่งเดียวปลาทองสจโรจน์ชัยเพชรศรีนินโรงเรียนสามโคกยอดนักรบสนพเก้าก้าวฉัดโรงเรียนกระเทียมวิทยาลูกโลเช่จากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ปะทะทุ่งมนสิงหเดชายิมฉลามขาวสิทธิ์เจอ้อมปะทะวุฒิชัยเล็กลูกบ้านใหญ่เพชรนรงค์ทอนิยมสุขปะทะขุนพลน้อยเจ๊ฝนบ้านชายคลองปากพนังฉมวกเพชรสิทธิสนธิเดชปะทะวีซ่าสอนาแคถ่ายทอดสดวันเสาร์ที่ 9 พฤศจิกายนนี้เวลา 18 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปทางอมรินทร์ทีวี HD ช่อง 34
Welcome back to Muay Thai Battle Let second fight begin เอาละครับท่านผู้ชมครับลุยกันต่อครับกับความมันในคู่ที่ 2 ของรายการมวยไทย 3 ยกสุดมันและนี่คือรายการมวยไทย Battle ครับไม่รอช้าครับนักชกทั้งคู่รอท่านผู้ชมอยู่แล้วเราไปทำความรู้จักกับเขาทั้งคู่ครับ Introducing first fighting on the blue corner he trained at ช่างนายน้ำดื่มกวีมวยไทยชิม and his professional record 42 wins 20 losses and 4 draw Ladies and gentlemen put your hands together and welcome เก่งไทยแลนด์ช่างนายน้ำดื่มกวีมวยไทย
มวยไทย Battle
Alright guys let's clap your hands louder Ladies and gentlemen fighting out of the blue corner Put your hands together and welcome เก่งไทยแลนด์ช่างนายน้ำดื่มกวีมวยไทย And here's one of them fighting on the red corner. He trained a Luke Japop Botongshim and his professional record 37 wins and 13 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Incident Luke Japop Botong.
Muay Thai Battle
Alright guys, let's clap your hands louder! Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, he trained a Luke Japop Botongshim, aka Sai Nakhon Thai. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Incident Luke Japop Botong.
After a great opening bout, we move on to our second fight of the evening. A bout set at 55.5 kilos. Introducing first the fighter fighting out of the blue corner, Geng Thailand, Chak Nai Nam Dum, Gawi Muay Thai. His real name is Pramod Sombat Tiwong. He's 24 years of age, 168 centimeters tall, representing Sisaket province. He's had a total of 66 fights, 42 victories, 4 draws, and 20 losses. His last 2 fights consisted of points victory against Gong Narong, extra cold film, and a points victory against Ban Pet Sorong Chai. He trains and fights out of Chang Nai Nam Dum, Gawi Muay Thai in Sisaket province, where he is trained and managed by Manit. Now moving on to his opponent in the red corner, In Si Dang, Luke Jia Po Bo Tong. His real name is Wasan Wutha. He's 25 years of age, 169 centimeters tall, representing Pisanulok province. He's had a total of 50 fights, 37 victories, and 13 losses. His last 2 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he's had a points loss against Rambo Dang Khao Sai and a points victory against the Pao Tong Sit Je Sai Lung. He trains and fights out of Luke Jia Po Bo Tong, where he's trained by Jai Dio Luke Jia Po Bo Tong, and he is managed by Nong Sak in Changni. Let's hope that this fight can overdo the first one, or at least be as good.
NC Dang, the Red Eagle. I believe there was a famous actor in the 1980s with the same name.
Sadly, I wasn't around that time.
Here in Thailand, I believe it was a very famous action movie star.
However, now we've got 2 fighters in the clinch, and what an elbow attempt there from Geng Thailand. And he's already cut Geng Thailand, I believe.
Yeah, hard elbows coming in from the Red Eagle.
Not the way you want to start the fight, but at least it's not going into his eye. I mean, we see fights so many times where the blood just affects the fighter's vision.
Yeah, usually they're very permissive here at Max, but if the blood is getting into the eyes, obstructing the vision, they'll have to call the fight, or at least have the doctor look at the cut.
I mean, how many times have we seen a fighter get cut wide open, and then seconds later he knocks his opponent out?
Definitely not over until it's over. NC Dang looking very, very strong so far.
done some solid elbows and given his opponent some solid knees as well.
Nice sweep there from the red blue corner.
That's going to give him a momentum boost, that's for sure.
More than halfway through this first round.
As I was saying, I mean, both fighters have been into the clinch, but nothing really happening in them.
Yeah, stalling a bit in the clinch here. Just getting into a little bit of a stalemate. Again, Incy Deng trying for that left elbow.
I wouldn't really call it stalling too much. I mean, at some points we've seen elbows getting thrown already in those clinch.
It's more of a stalemate, neutralizing each other.
It's going to happen until one of them gets tired, that's for sure. And wow, just missed with that kick there, Incy Deng.
Oh, nice sweep there from Gang Thailand.
Beautiful. That's the second one now, I believe. The more he does it to Incy Deng, the more slower Incy Deng will start getting up. And that's just due to tiredness. Some might say these sweeps, they don't do too much. Oh, they do.
Yeah, especially having to get up off the floor, it can be demoralizing as well.
Absolutely, whilst your opponent is standing strong just right in front of you.
Oh, nice kicks there from the red corner.
Beautiful. He's connected maybe 3 in a row now.
Landing clean across the body.
And that's the end of the first round.
So here we go into the second round of action for our second bout of the evening. Gang Thailand in the blue corner, Incy Deng in the red. So 55.5 kilos for this one. The Red Eagle in the red corner, coming out with heavy elbows, cutting Gang Thailand in that first round. Just a small nick along the eyebrow though.
Yeah, in that last round, you just got to say, Incy Deng was a much more sharper fighter. He's managed to cut his opponent, as well as giving his opponent some really solid kicks. Wonderful execution there.
Incy Deng putting a lot of power in those body kicks.
Gang Thailand just gave one of his own, just caught there though.
Getting backed up though, Incy Deng.
You can see in the clinch there, both fighters are looking for an elbow.
Nice body kicks there from Gang Thailand. Definitely showing off his strength so far in the second round.
Yeah, he's taken his opponent down altogether 3 times now.
Definitely increased the intensity. Also switched into southpaw, it looks like, Gang Thailand.
Good observation there.
Can tell my right from my left. It took me a while.
And would that be the 4th? Yes, it is. That's the 4th time he's been taken down now.
Yeah, but the referee there getting into his ear a little. Gang Thailand wrapping his leg around Incy Deng, which is an illegal technique.
But speaking about the judges, though, I mean, do the judges count these sweeps and go, or do they score a lot?
They don't necessarily score as much as they would in the main stadiums. They're definitely still a scoring technique, though.
Oh, Just some wonderful kicks there by the fighter in the red corner.
Your posture and balance, very important part of Muay Thai.
Absolutely. I mean, balance is so important. That's what the judges look for a lot of times as well. And of course, your technique.
It's one of the ways you can tell the effect of a blow is if the opponent has been off balance.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's the body language they present. And if you get a low kick, it won't count too much if you don't have any effect. But however, if you start shaking that low kick, if your facial expression changes once you received it, it will count a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Nice volleys back and forth between these two. 40 seconds left here in the second round.
You got to say, both fighters have done a good job of not showing their weaknesses so far in this bout.
Yeah, always very important to keep a stoic poker face on.
You don't want to show your opponent where you're hurt. Because once you do, that's where your opponent's going to keep on attacking. Both fighters. It seems like it's still very equal, this match.
Yeah. Definitely a good matchup so far.
And that's the end of the second round.
So here we go into the final round of action for our second bout of the evening. Gang Thailand in the blue corner, Insi Deng in the red, 55.5 kilos. An action-packed second round. Get to see some of the replays in just a moment.
So Matt, the question has to be asked. After 2 rounds, Insi Deng, Gang Thailand, who has the advantage so far in this fight?
Not really sure. I'm sort of rooting for Insi Deng though.
Why is that?
Just seen him here fight here at Max before, and he always has a good heart. Never really gives up.
Yeah, it's always great to have him back into the stadium.
Not always the prettiest of techniques, but definitely has a fighter's heart.
I mean, he personifies the way that you should fight here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, that's for sure. Good punch there. Of course, they go back into the clinch again, and I believe Insi Deng had the advantage there. Getting 2 knees, I believe. Insi Deng now determined to keep this fight in the clinch. However, you've got to give his opponent, Gang Thailand, the advantage there.
Yeah, Gang Thailand definitely looking good in the clinch.
I mean, we said early on in the fight, both fighters were clinching, but however, none of them seemed to really have the advantage. But now, we could see that there's a clear advantage for one of the fighters. That's due to tiredness, probably.
Yeah. Definitely all the clinching takes a lot of wear and tear on the body. Very exhausting as well.
Absolutely, and it's a vital part of Muay Thai. I mean, if you go to any sort of Muay Thai gym around Thailand, you will see fighters training in the clinch for probably an hour or so.
So more than halfway through this final round of action now.
Good knee there from the fighter in the red corner. One could say that the Red Eagle has found his prey.
Great push off there from Incy Dang.
Yeah, technique that's really underrated. Just pushing your opponent. I mean, you can off-balance your opponent and get him to a good position to attack.
Yeah, as demonstrated by Incy Dang.
Good teep there.
Ooh, just off balance there.
And I've lost count now how many times he's gone down.
But Incy Dang still pressing in, still more, would say the more active of the two at this point.
No, this third round has been Incy Dang's fight.
Incy Dang back on his feet.
Down but not out.
Yeah,
Not out at all, in fact.
so 10 seconds to go here.
I mean, if you're one of the judges, who would you give this fight to?
But at least this last round definitely goes to Incy Dang.
But I would say the other two, just a lot more harder to score. A draw would not surprise me one bit.
We'll see what the verdict is when we go to top. In the meantime, some of the replays.
No, with a solid fight, no one showing the other any sort of weaknesses. Even though towards the end, both fighters definitely seem out of it, fighting on the reserve tank, especially.
The first amazing fight, both of them entertain us now. Let's check out Better Plus.
สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max มวยไทย Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ No prize Max มวยไทย Facebook Page
And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 years of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner, Blue Corner. และผู้ที่ได้รับการชูมือครับได้กับนักชกมุมน้ำเงินครับเก่งไทยแลนด์ช่างนายน้ำดื่มกวีมวยไทยเป็นฝ่ายเอาชนะไปอย่างสุดมันครับท่านผู้ชมอย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องไปไหนนะครับพักความพึกเหิมตรงนี้ครู่เดียวเดี๋ยวกลับมาสนุกกันต่อครับ Please stay tuned. We'll be right back at the short break. This is Muay Thai Battle.
The Champion มวยไทยแฟนมวยห้ามพลาด 6 โมงเย็นวันเสาร์นี้พบกับศึกมวยไทยชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นน้ำหนัก 60 กิโลกรัมระหว่าง 4 สุดยอดนักชกสายพันธุ์แกร่งจับคู่ปะทะกันเพื่อตำแหน่งแชมป์เพียงหนึ่งเดียวปลาทองสจโรจน์ชัยเพชรศรีนินโรงเรียนสามโคกยอดนักรบสนพเก้าฉัดโรงเรียนกระเทียมวิทยาลูกโลเช่จากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ปะทะทุ่งมนสิงหเดชายิมฉลามขาวสิทธิ์เจอ้อมปะทะวุฒิชัยเล็กลูกบ้านใหญ่เพชรนรงค์ทอนิยมสุขปะทะขุนพลน้อยเจ๊ฝนบ้านชายคลองปากพนังฉมวกเพชรสิทธิสนธิเดชปะทะวีซ่าสอนาแคถ่ายทอดสดวันเสาร์ที่ 9 พฤศจิกายนนี้เวลา 18 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปทางอมรินทร์ทีวี HD ช่อง 34
Welcome back to Muay Thai Battle. Let's the fight begin. ดับเครื่องชนกันต่อกับความมันในคู่ที่ 3 ของค่ำคืนนี้ครับและนี่คือรายการมวยไทย 3 ยกสุดมันมวยไทย Battle ครับ ถ่ายทอดสดตรงนะครับจาก MAX มวยไทยนะครับพัทยาประเทศไทยลุยกันต่อเลยครับท่านผู้ชมครับนักชกทั้งคู่รอท่านผู้ชมอยู่แล้วครับเราไปทำความรู้จักกับเขาทั้งคู่กันครับ Introducing first fighting in the blue corner he trained at สิทธิ์พนัญเชิงยิมand his professional record 50 win 20 losses and 2 draw ladies and gentlemen let's hear for แสนศักดิ์สิทธิ์พนัญเชิง
Muay Thai battle.
On the card, let's give the big hand for blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, he trained at สิทธิ์พนัญเชิงยิม aka มหาการเมืองตักศิลา Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for แสนศักดิ์สิทธิ์พนัญเชิงAnd here's opponent fighting on the red corner. He trained at Ratana Chai Gym and his professional record 48 win, 23 losses and 7 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome รุ่งแสนชัยชอรัตนชัยHurricane, let's clap your hand louder! Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, aka ขุนเข่าเมืองช้าง Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for รุ่งแสนชัยชอรัตนชัย
Here we go, moving on to our third bout of the evening. It's a fight set at 58 kilograms. Introducing first, a fighter fighting out of the blue corner, Sansak Sit Pananchung. His real name is Tawi Todama. He's 27 years of age, 167 centimeters tall, fighting out of Mahasarakham province. He's had a total of 72 fights, 50 wins, 2 draws, and 20 losses. In his last 3 fights here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, he's had a points victory against Satan Pop, Solbangkro, a TKO loss in the second round against Yok Pit, Austenit Pan, and a points loss against Seksan, Pet Goson. He trains and fights out of Sit Pananchung in Mahasarakham province, where he is trained by Chulpet Sit Pananchung. And moving on to his opponent in the red corner, Rung Sanchai Shoratanachai. His real name is Duk Jantong. He's 29 years of age, 158 centimeters tall, representing Surin province. He has a total of 78 fights, 48 victories, 7 draws, and 23 losses. His last 3 fights have not gone well. He's had a points loss against Sitishok, Nayok Dongtip, a points loss against Tukgapi, Shok, Nijim, and a points loss against Petsila, Bunle Alayon. He trains and fights out of Shaw Ratanachai Gym in Rayong province in eastern Thailand, where he is trained by Gitisak Dain and he is managed by Shertzak Shaw Ratanachai. Wow, 3 losses in a row for Rung Sanchai.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes fighters will have losing streaks and then be able to come back. I believe Hippie Sangmani, I was reading the other day, went through a 14-fight losing streak. Sagat Pet India, very phenomenal knockout artist, had an 8-fight losing streak that went back to go on a KO win streak.
And now we consider them legends, despite going through that. That's the thing about Muay Thai, you know, these fighters, they fight almost every single month. You can't expect to win all the time. Your body going through some wear and tear, but these guys are absolute warriors.
Yeah, and when the matchups are very even, it can go either way as well.
Yeah, but that's why they're up there fighting, and that's why we're sitting down right here commentating.
So, Sansak in the southpaw position. Sanchai, a little more squat but solidly built. Beautiful long knees from the blue corner.
I mean, Rung Sanchai, the first thing you think about in the gym that he trains, Showatanachai, you think about Chana. Imagine training with the likes of him. It's definitely going to improve your game no matter what. Of course, Chana, really ferocious Cambodian fighter. Fights here all the time, Max Muay Thai. Absolutely brilliant to watch.
Sansak looking very, very efficient with his knees here.
Yeah, he's got the height advantage and seems to also have the strength advantage. Well, that's what we can see so far.
Yeah, especially in the clinch.
He's doing very well there, the fighter in the blue corner. I mean, just blocking off his opponent's face. And there we go. The fighter in the red corner has a cut.
A minute left to go here in this first round.
What about the eye, I believe?
Sanchai still aggressive though. Obviously wants to get back into the winner's circle.
Being back in the winner's circle could do a lot for a fighter. Maybe getting an opportunity at that global fight belt or even the Max Muay Thai 4-man tournament that happens tomorrow, in fact. Don't want to miss that one.
Yeah, the weekend fights just go up in terms of skill and ability of the fighters. Always very, very entertaining. Our 4-man tournaments on Saturdays and Max Ultimate on Sundays, pitting Thai nationals against foreign opponents.
It's always just really fun to watch those. And of course, many of these fighters who are fighting on this show now, they really want to be on those Saturday and Sunday shows. Oh, good flying knee to end the round.
Into the second round of action for our third bout of the evening. Sansak Sitpan Nanjung in the blue corner, Rungsong Chai Chor Ratana Chai in the red. 58 kilos for this one. Some of the replays. Rungsong Chai on a bit of a skid, getting cut in that first round as well. Sansak ending the round with a spectacular jumping knee.
I mean, you just got to say that round belonged to Sansak.
Yeah, can Rungsong Chai turn things around?
Sansak definitely trying to add another loss to that losing streak of Rungsong Chai. We start off here in the clinch. It's just been working for Sansak so far.
Yeah, he has the height advantage, which we mentioned in the last round.
Fantastic kick there just now and a good hook. His opponent just doesn't know what to do.
Nice knee to the back there from Rungsong Chai.
A bit better for him now, but he's just getting overpowered a lot.
Yeah, a little better defensively.
Not really the way you want to fight when you're fighting against a much taller fighter. Don't really want to go into the clinch ever so often. A lot better now for Rungsong Chai until that knee there.
Yeah, Sansak getting the space, getting more leverage in his knees.
He's just mauling his opponent at times. Good knee there.
Nice turn and knee there from Rungsong Chai. Oh, good elbow as well.
Very sneaky, but very effective nonetheless. Good team. Just pushes opponent back. I mean, the teep is such an interesting weapon, isn't it? It can be used defensively or offensively.
And more than halfway through the final round, Sunshine really digging deep, pressing in.
Looking like a completely different fight in this round.
Sorry, it's the second round, not the final round.
But just look at the way that Rung Sanchai is fighting. Which fighter does that remind you of? I'll give you a hint. He goes to the same gym as him. Chana.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pushing forward non-stop. I mean, Chana, he's not always a taller guy, but he's always the guy pushing forward. I guess you can say that's what we're seeing from Rung Sanchai right now.
So 45 seconds to go here in the second round. Sort of seems like Rung Sanchai might be turning things around just with his sheer aggression.
The heart, the aggression, the fact that he's built like a truck. Oh, and good hold there from the fight in the red corner. There we go, another flying knee for the fighter in the blue corner. You know what? I gotta say it. Rung Sanchai's got this round.
Yeah, definitely working well here. Sanchai trying to jog up and down in the clinch.
And there we go, into the second.
So here we go into the third and final round of action for our third bout of the evening. Sansak Sit Hanan Chun in the blue corner, Rung Sanchai Chor Ratanachai in the red, 58 kilos for this one. So Rung Sanchai is starting to turn things around with his activity. Very, very aggressive in that second round.
Of course, just pushing forward, almost like Chana, you could say. After all, they do training in the same gym, they give each other advices, that's for sure. Here we go, starting the final round. We gotta ask the question, can Rung Sanchai keep up with what he did in the second round?
Yeah, he's definitely gonna need to continue working hard here.
I mean, the way he fought in that round is never gonna be easy to maintain.
Oh, good turn there.
It's amazing because in the first round we didn't really see Rung Sanchai as a clinch and knee fighter, but he's doing very well in it right now. Well, until he got the elbow early on just now, of course.
Yeah, he's still being quite successful in the clinch. Oh.
Trying to go for a spinning back elbow, doesn't get it. He tries to go for a high knee and misses the mark as well. You can imagine if any of those shots hit, one of the fighters would have been counted.
Yeah, for sure.
Back and forth these has been the story of this round so far. Neither fighter want to let up.
Oh, spinning back elbow again.
And a flying knee again.
And Sensak looking good in this final round. Hitting the halfway point here.
Good hook there from the fighter in the blue corner. And what surprised me is that did not stagger Rung Sanchai one bit. Back and forth these again.
Good push kick there from Rung Sanchai.
Sansak is the much taller fighter, but what surprised me in this fight is that he hasn't really used his reach to his advantage. There's not really an instant where you could say that it's really gone into his favor in this bout. But then again, you can say that Rung Sanchai has done a really great job of closing his opponent down. Moving forward, trying to not give him any space to work at all.
Just 40 seconds to go here. Oh, another jumping knee there from Sansak.
Must be the third or fourth one so far. I've never seen so many jumping knees in one fight.
Definitely didn't catch the judge's eyes. Rung Sanchai trying to jump in with one of his own.
But you can say that flying knee, I mean, that would catch the audience's eye, that's for sure. But the judges here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium obviously looking for forward aggressive movement. And that's what Rung Sanchai has been doing. Of course, it depends how you want to score this. Good knee there from the fighter in the blue corner. And that's the end of this fight. So fighters there showing their respects. Both fighters believe that they've won this bout. Matt, how did you see it?
Yeah, I think Sansak will get the nod here, but might be close.
It's very close, this one. Here are some of the replays. That flying knee, I'm pretty sure we saw that maybe about 4 times from them.
That was war, no retreat, no slander, and now let's check out Better Price.
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max Muay Thai Stadium พัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max Muay Thai Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ Battle for blue and red corner Max Muay Thai Facebook Page
Blue and red corner reaches 90 degrees Celsius, get 5,000 baht each. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 years of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner, Blue Corner. และผู้ที่ได้รับการชูมือครับได้แก่นักชกจากมุมน้ำเงินแสนศักดิ์สิทธิ์พนัญเชิงเป็นฝ่ายชนะไปอย่างสุดมันครับท่านผู้ชมอย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องและลุกหนีไปไหนนะครับคู่หน้าเป็นการพบกันระหว่างนักชกจากประเทศกัมพูชาดวลเดือดกับนักชกไทยครับพักครู่เดียวกลับมาสนุกกันครับ Please stay tuned. See you next. Coming up, Cambodia takes on Thailand. This is Muay Thai Battle.
The Champion Muay Thai แฟนมวยห้ามพลาด 6 โมงเย็นวันเสาร์นี้พบกับศึกมวยไทยชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นน้ำหนัก 60 กิโลกรัมระหว่าง 4 สุดยอดนักชกสายพันธุ์แกร่งจับคู่ปะทะกันเพื่อตำแหน่งแชมป์เพียงหนึ่งเดียวปลาทองสจโรจน์ชัยเพชรศรีนินโรงเรียนสามโคกยอดนักรบสนพเก้าก้าวฉัดโรงเรียนกระเทียมวิทยาลูกโลเช่จากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ปะทะทุ่งมนต์สิงหเดชายิมฉลามขาวสิทธิ์เจอ้อมปะทะวุฒิชัยเล็กลูกบ้านใหญ่เพชรนรงค์ทอนิยมสุขปะทะขุนพลน้อยเจ๊ฝนบ้านชายคลองปากพนังฉมวกเพชรสิทธิสนธิเดชปะทะวีซ่าสอนาแคถ่ายทอดสดวันเสาร์ที่ 9 พฤศจิกายนนี้เวลา 18 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปทางอมรินทร์ทีวี HD ช่อง 34
Welcome back to Muay Thai Battle. Let's for 5 begin. Cambodia takes on Thailand. เอาละครับท่านผู้ชมครับกลับมาสนุกกันต่อและฮึกเหิมกันต่อกับความมันในคู่ที่ 4 นะครับคู่นี้เป็นการพบกันระหว่างนักชกประเทศกัมพูชาดวลเดือดกับนักชกไทยครับเราไปทำความรู้จักกับเขาทั้งคู่ครับ Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner from Cambodia. He trained at Wall Sung Nen Chim and his professional record 35 wins, 30 losses and 3 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for So Cheer.
Muay Thai Battle.
Alright guys, let's clap your hand louder. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner from Cambodia, he trained at Wall Sung Nen Chim. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for So Cheer. And here's opponent fighting on the red corner from Thailand. He trained at WKO Muay Thai Gym and his professional record 22 wins, 10 losses and 2 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome ตำรวจเหล็กสิทธิ์ทนายกว้าง
Muay Thai Battle.
Alright guys, let's make some noise louder. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner from Thailand, he trained at WKO Muay Thai Gym. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for ตำรวจเหล็กสิทธิ์ทนายกว้าง
Moving on to our 4th bout of the evening. It's an international contest between Thailand and Cambodia. Introducing first the Cambodian fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He goes by the name of Sok Chit. He's 28 years of age, 170 centimeters tall. He's had a total of 51 fights, 35 victories, 3 draws, and 13 losses. His last fight here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he had a point loss against Gla Kun Suk Atit IAT. He fights and trains out of Wall Sung Nen, where he is trained by Yot Pet, Saw Sompong, and he is managed by Tan Walek. And now moving on to his Thai opponent. In the red corner, Tamluot Lek Sit Thanai Kwang. His real name is Pantak Kan Sainet. He's 22 years of age, 167 centimeters tall, representing Ubon Ratchathani province. He's had a total of 34 fights, 22 victories, 2 draws, and 10 losses. His last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium. He had a points win against Shedrik Haidot from Sweden. TKO victory in the first round against Iselin Widawat Yotin, and a TKO loss in the second round against Kumsap No Anuwat Gym. He trains and fights at a WKO Muay Thai, which is located right here in Pattaya City, Thailand, where he's trained by Den Sayam WKO Muay Thai, and he is trained by Denchat Bunnun. Of course, Sok Chit, the fighter in the blue corner, a relatively known name in Cambodia, fought on Cambodian television quite a few times. Well, a lot of times, I believe. I lost count. And here he is at the Max Muay Thai Stadium trying to show what he's got right here in Thailand.
Like complaining about the low blows.
Of course, Sok Chit, Cambodian fighter. His style could be aggressive at times. He got strong elbows and quite strong low kicks as well.
These Cambodian fighters very well known for their heart as well.
Their forward movements and their hard-fought aggression, that's for sure.
Good left kick from him. Coming in with the head kick there, the red corner.
That's a fantastic combination there from Tamluot Lek. Of course, Tamluot Lek, if translated to English, means the steel policeman.
Ooh, beautiful body kick there from the blue corner.
Both fighters giving each other some kicks. Not the fastest of starts, but you could say it's been the most powerful of starts from both fighters.
Yeah, definitely not shy in the power department, either of these two. More than halfway through this first round already. Especially at this size, you can see a lot of knockouts happen.
Yeah, and at this size, 68 kilos, this is in fact the heaviest bout we have of the evening. I mean, not as fast as maybe the 50-kilo fighters, however, definitely more powerful. I mean, we've seen 3 decisions so far. Could this be the first match with a knockout? That almost was there.
Yeah, the steel policeman going high with that head kick.
Almost taking his opponent's head off. There's a small cut now on the left cheek of Tamlodlek.
And Sok with a beautiful sweep there.
Looking strong so far though, Sok. Both fighters just thinking what to do next. Set of combinations there. And a good elbow from Tamlodlek. And another one. Those elbows are just right up Sokchit's alley.
Definitely working very well for him. Good push kick there from the steel police officer.
That's the end of the first round and a sweep to end things.
So here we go into the second round of action for our 4th bout of the evening. So, see, in the blue corner, Tamlodlek, Tnai Wang in the red. 68 kilos for this one. Some of the replays here.
And you saw there in the last round, Tamlodlek was pretty cheeky. Yeah. Sweeping his opponent down to the floor after the bell. And you can see already Sokchit did not like what happened in the last round.
Looks like there's some sort of injury here. Maybe a...
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
that's not good.
Shoulder dislocated.
That's really hard to see. I mean, we've seen cuts, we've seen... but this is the worst.
So, unfortunate end to that round, to that fight.
That's a TKO win there for Tamlodlek. Tnai Wang, excuse me.
So we'll get to see the replay in just a moment.
You have to see what happened there. So there's a high knee there, which almost got Tamlodlek to leave the ring.
Yeah, I think that high knee might have dislocated the arm, actually. Looks like it came up almost to the head, shoulder area, and might have knocked the arm out of the socket.
No, it's not the ending you want. I mean, you can imagine how amazing that second round was going to be if that did not happen.
It's brutally fighting to see that knockout, and now let's check out Butterflies.
ส นับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max มวยไทย Official ได้แล้ววันนี้No prize Max มวยไทย Facebook Page
And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of action, we have a winner by way of technical knockout is Red Corner. และผู้ที่ได้รับการชูมือครับได้แก่นักชกมุมแดงนะครับจากประเทศไทยตำรวจเหล็กนะฮะสิทธิ์ทนายกวางเป็นฝ่ายเอาชนะไปอย่างสุดมันครับท่านผู้ชมอย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องไปไหนครับพักความมันตรงนี้ครู่เดียวกลับมาสนุกกันต่อครับ Please stay tuned you don't go anywhere we'll be right back at the short break This is Muay Thai Battle
The Champion มวยไทยแฟนมวยห้ามพลาด 6 โมงเย็นวันเสาร์นี้พบกับศึกมวยไทยชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นน้ำหนัก 60 กิโลกรัมระหว่าง4สุดยอดนักชกสายพันธุ์แกร่งจับคู่ปะทะกันเพื่อตำแหน่งแชมป์เพียงหนึ่งเดียวปลาทองสจโรจน์ชัยเพชรศรีนินโรงเรียนสามโคกยอดนักรบสนพเก้าฉัตรโรงเรียนกระเทียมวิทยาลูกโลเช่จากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ปะทะทุ่งมนต์สิงหเดชายิมฉลามขาวสิทธิ์เจอ้อมปะทะวุฒิชัยเล็กลูกบ้านใหญ่เพชรนรงค์ทอนิยมสุขปะทะขุนพลน้อยเจ๊ฝนบ้านชายคลองปากพนังฉมวกเพชรสิทธิสนธิเดชปะทะวีซ่าสอนาแคถ่ายทอดสดวันเสาร์ที่ 9 พฤศจิกายนนี้เวลา 18 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปทางอมรินทร์ทีวี HD ช่อง 34
Welcome back to Muay Thai Battle ต้อนรับทุกท่านนะฮะสู่มวยคู่ที่ 5 ของรายการมวยไทย 3 ยกสุดมันและนี่คือรายการมวยไทย Battle ครับท็อปอยากให้ทุกท่านนะฮะถ้าใครมาเที่ยวนะครับพัทยานะครับอย่าลืมแวะมาที่นี่นะครับ Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยาที่นี่เรียกได้เลยนะครับว่าเป็นแลนด์มาร์คมาชมมวยสดๆนะฮะมวยมันๆกันที่นี่เลยเอาละครับท่านผู้ชมนักชกทั้งคู่รอท่านผู้ชมอยู่แล้วเราไปทำความรู้จักกับเขาเลยครับ Introducing first fighting at the blue corner he trainer บุญลืออะไรยนต์ชิม and his professional record 36 win and 12 losses ladies and gentlemen put your hands together and welcome เพชรศิลาบุญลืออะไรยนต์Alright guys, let's clap your hands louder! Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, he's trainer Bulu Alayonjin. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Petsila Bulu Alayon. And here's some of them fighting on the red corner, he trainer Sitmon Chaichim, and his professional record 46 wins, 30 silver losses, and 2 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Muntian Sitmon Chai. Muay Thai Battle. Alright guys, please give it up for red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, he trainer Sitmon Chai Jin, aka เพชรฆาตเมืองกาญ Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for มนเทียนสิทธิ์มนชัย
Moving on to our fifth contest of the evening. It's about set at 58 kilograms. Introducing first the fighter fighting out of the blue corner, Phetsila Bunlu Alayon. His real name is Anucha Glajoho. He's 19 years of age, 160 centimeters tall, representing Nakhon Ratchasima province. He's had a total of 48 fights, 36 victories, and 12 losses. His last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he had a points loss against Hatsan Mall Ratchapuk, a points victory against Lai Thai, Short Bang San, and a points victory against Rung San Chai, Shaw Ratanachai. He trains and fights out of Bun Lu Alayon, where he is trained by Wan Chalerm, Nuan Tong Snooker, and he is managed by Chayot Yot Sung Nern. And now moving on to his opponents. In the red corner, Montien Sitmonchai. His real name is Montien Siwang. He's 22 years of age, 166 centimeters tall, representing Ratchaburi province. He's had a total of 85 fights, 46 victories, 2 draws, and 37 losses. In his last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he's had a TKO win in the 3rd round against Kwanjai Ban Miranda, a points loss against Yot Awut Pet Lambo, and a points victory against Omar Olhalabi from Lebanon. He trains and fights out of Sitmonchai Gym in Kanchanaburi province, where he is trained by the legendary Ponsane Sitmonchai, and he is managed by P.A. Sitmonchai.
Yeah, so Montien beat Omar at a little bit of a weight disadvantage against the Lebanese fighter. Omar very, very smart, came in with the clinch, just outscored the Lebanese fighter. Montien definitely one to watch. He's really developed his skill set. He's not necessarily just a one-dimensional punch and leg kick fighter.
But I need to ask you, Matt, when you hear the name Sitmonchai, what sort of fighting style do you expect to see?
Yeah, of course, there's the iconic Pornsene Sitmonchai with the heavy hands and leg kicks. Pornsene over in Montien's corner.
Wow, how much pressure is it when you have a legend like Pornsene Sitmonchai in your corner?
Well, Montien is a regular performer here at Max and definitely building himself here amongst the stadium stars.
Of course, do you think he has the same sort of style as Pornsene had? You know, the heavy hands and the low kicks as well?
Yeah, I would say his style is actually a bit more complicated than Pornsene. Originally, earlier this year or so, he just stuck to punches and leg kicks and got caught a handful of times, but then started to develop more of a long guard, starting to use more of his weapons as well.
Last second there, you see the midsection chin that was just held.
Yeah, and great balance there from Montien. Good arm control from him.
And he's definitely no slouch in the clinch, that's for sure.
Has a little bit of a height advantage over Phetsila. Montien doing a good job putting on the pressure. Beautiful knees there from the Sitmonchai fighter.
It's not usually something you associate with Sitmonchai fighters.
No, definitely not. Normally the Sitmonchai fighters can be a little weak in the clinch. Montien definitely not that way though.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, another stabbing knee there from Montien.
But it just goes to show once again how important the clinch is in a Muay Thai fight. I mean, if you don't know how to clinch, you're in trouble in there.
Yeah. You often see it with the foreign fighters. They get into a bit of trouble when they fight a clinch and knee fighter.
They just don't know how to deal with it. Maybe they've been fighting kickboxing before. But then when it comes to the clinch, some of them just have no idea and they get themselves into the worst positions imaginable in the clinch.
Yeah, Montien looking good so far in this first round.
Looking very strong, in fact.
Really controlling the fight, and Phetsila
was trying to sweep him just now, unsuccessful though. And here we go, that's the end of the first round.
So here we go into the second round of action for our fifth bout of the evening. Petzila Bundualai Ayon in the blue corner versus Montian Simanchai in the red, 58 kilos for this one. Here's some of the replays. Montian doing a great job walking forward, clinching and kneeing, using his long guard to set up those knees.
So now it's question time, Matt. If you were in Petzila corner, what would you tell him to do?
I think, Montian coming in with heavy hands here.
And that's something we expect from Montian.
Yeah, that's a little more classic Simanchai style.
But what does Petzila have to do in this round to get an advantage?
Oh, great sweep. I'm not really sure. He's getting outfought in the clinch. I think he might just need to drop some bombs on Montian, just swing for the fences, really.
Definitely easier said than done. I mean, Montian, he's a tank.
Yeah, his knees are looking very piercing here.
But at times we have seen Montian get tired in the match.
Yeah, if he does tire, it could be very good for Petzila, especially in the third round. But Petzila's posture breaking here in the clinch. Those powerful knees from the Simanchai fighter.
I mean, I'll just give Petzila extra points for trying to fight Montian knee for knee, but it's just not going to work for him.
Yeah, it's never a good tactic to fight on an opponent's strong side. I think Petzila should be pressing out. Good body shots there from the blue corner. Ooh, got lifted up with that last knee, though.
You can imagine, Petzila's opponent has told him to work the body, try to get him tired. Because we've seen Montian get tired out a lot of times. And when Montian is tired, he just looks like a completely different fighter.
Yeah, Montian looking strong so far, though.
Looking very good, and you can tell that his corner man right there on Ponce, he's very delighted with what he's seeing so far.
Yeah. Montian definitely looking strong for the win here. Potentially knocking out.
And that's three elbows. 3 elbows in a row just now. Just as you're about to say, he's about to potentially going to get a knockout.
I just don't see any way out for Petzila here.
No, me neither.
It's been one-way traffic for Montian.
But look how strong he's looking. And that's part of the reason why the people at the MAX-PATTAYA Stadium love to watch him fight.
Yeah, definitely a rising star here at the stadium. His stablemate Pond also doing quite well.
One could say he's a rising star. Others could say he's already a big star here at the MAX-PATTAYA Stadium. We see him regularly on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday shows.
Yeah, Pond is very tall as well. He fights at 74, 76 kilos. He recently fought a Frenchman and had his first loss after a 13-fight win streak. Ooh, nice knee there from Montian, coming hard with the elbows.
What surprises me is that Petzila, he's not been cut yet. How many elbows has he received? And that's the end of the second round.
Muay Thai battle.
So here we go into the third and final round of action for our fifth bout of the evening. Petzila Bundualai Yon in the blue corner. His opponent, Montian Simantai, in the red, 58 kilos for this one. So what did you think of that last round, Kevin?
Oh my goodness, I mean, that's all been Montian Sitmonchai. And you can just see it from what his corner, how they're acting just now over the break. They were very happy with what they've seen. Didn't have to tell him too much. Pretty much just keep doing what you're doing and don't get careless. That's the best thing you could say. I mean, how about for Pet Sila Bunlu Alayon? What can you say to him in order to gain an advantage in this round here?
Yeah, I think he needs to stay out of the clinch and try and really swing for the fences. Go for a dramatic knockout if he can.
And that's what we're almost seeing from him right now. He's trying to go for the heavy hands. Good knee from him though. But you're not going to win a knee-for-knee battle against Montian. There's no way.
Montian still looking very, very strong there.
I mean, every single knee that Montian has thrown to Petsila, it seems like he's lifting Petsila off his feet. Good shot there from Petsila though. But who do you reckon looks like the more tired out of the two fighters right now?
Definitely Petsila.
Petsila almost not knowing what to do, and what a good elbow there from him.
Yeah, a bit open mouth, the blue corner.
But then Montian with his back against the ropes, not something we're used to seeing.
Yeah, but still pressing forward right after the break.
Definitely, definitely.
Just getting in the cleaner shots here, Montian.
He didn't have to change much at all. I mean, as to what he's doing so far. But as I alluded to, just don't get careless. The countless amounts of times we've seen fighters get careless and get caught. It's too many. But Montian is not that kind of fighter.
A minute and a half to go here in the final round.
Good knee there for Pet Sinindo. Or Petsila rather.
Nice overhand right there from Simon Chai fighter. Just steamrolling over Petsila here.
You could imagine how happy the Sidmon Chai fighters back in Kanchanaburi, how happy they are to see Montian's performance so far.
Yeah, very, very dominant. Ooh, cheeky push kick to the face there from Petsila.
Now, and usually when a fighter receives a push kick to the face, you will see them go very aggressive. I mean, Thais especially do not like getting teed to the face.
Yeah, it's seen as a sign of disrespect. The foot considered the lowest part of the body, the head the highest.
I mean, literally back in the day, they actually used to be more strict on that. I mean, it's legal, but I've seen a match where Anuwat Galsabri gets teed to the face and he looks at his opponent like, what are you doing? And then his opponent just apologizes right there on the spot.
Yeah, I think I would be very afraid of push kicking Anuwat Galsabri in the face.
Oh, definitely.
So the end of the third and final round will go to top with the judge's decision, but it seems safe to say that Montian will take the points win on that one.
Yeah, he looked very impressive in that match, just from his forward movement, his aggression, and just how powerful his knees were. Let's take a look there, almost lifting his opponent off the ground. There's a really sharp elbow there from Montian. He's given a few in this match.
Therefore, the great fight, and now let's check out Butterflies.
สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max มวยไทย Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ No prize Max มวยไทย Facebook Page.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 years of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner, Red Corner. และผู้ที่ได้รับการชูมือครับได้กับนักชกจากมุมแดงมนเทียนสิทธิ์มนชัยเป็นฝ่ายชนะไปอย่างสุดมันครับท่านผู้ชมอย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องไปไหนนะครับคู่หน้าห้ามพลาดคู่เดือดประจำรายการรอท่านผู้ชมอยู่แล้วครับ Please stay tuned. See you next coming up. The main event of the evening. This is Muay Thai battle
The Champion มวยไทยแฟนมวยห้ามพลาด 6 โมงเย็นวันเสาร์นี้ พบกับศึกมวยไทยชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นน้ำหนัก 60 กิโลกรัมระหว่าง 4 สุดยอดนักชกสายพันธุ์แกร่ง จับคู่ปะทะกันเพื่อตำแหน่งแชมป์เพียงหนึ่งเดียว ปลาทองสจโรจน์ชัย เพชรศรีนินโรงเรียนสามโคก ยอดนักรบสนพเก้าก้าวฉัดโรงเรียนกระเทียมวิทยา ลูกโลเช่จากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ปะทะทุ่งมนต์สิงหเดชายิม ฉลามขาวสิทธิ์เจอ้อมปะทะวุฒิชัยเล็กลูกบ้านใหญ่เพชรนรงค์ทอนิยมสุขปะทะขุนพลน้อยเจ๊ฝนบ้านชายคลองปากพนังจมวกเพชรสิทธิสนธิเดชปะทะวีซ่าสอนาแคร์ถ่ายทอดสดวันเสาร์ที่ 9 พฤศจิกายนนี้เวลา 18 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปทางอมรินทร์ทีวี HD ช่อง 34
Welcome back to Muay Thai Battle! It's time you're waiting for. This is the main event of the evening. เอาละครับท่านผู้ชมครับเราเดินทางมาถึงความมันในคู่ที่ 6 หรือคู่เดือดประจำรายการในค่ำคืนนี้ครับและนี่คือความพิเศษที่สุดนะครับนักชกทั้งคู่ที่โคจรมาพบกันมีดีกรีเป็นถึงแชมป์มวยไทยตัดเชือกทั้งคู่ไปลุ้นไปตามเชียร์กันนะครับว่าผลจะเป็นยังไง Introducing first fighting in the blue corner he trained at สิริรัตน์มวยไทยยิม and his professional record 63 win and 28 losses ladies and gentlemen let's hear for ลูกกำมะหลวงสิริรัตน์มวยไทยAlright guys, let's make some noise for champ! Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, he is the champion Muay Thai 4-man tournament in 55 kg weight division, aka จอมเก๋า Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for ลูกกำมะหลวงสิริรัตน์มวยไทย And here's some of them fighting on the red corner. He trained up ลูกหลวงปู่อุดมชิม and his professional record 46 wins and 25 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome เพชรแปดแสนสิงห์นวอาวุธAlright guys, please give it up for another champ! Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, he is the champion Muay Thai 4-man tournament in 54 kg weight division, aka จอมเสียบเมืองช้าง Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for เพชรแปดแสนสิงห์นวอาวุธ
And now moving on to our main event of the evening. It's a champion versus champion contest set at 55 kilos. Introducing first the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. Luke Gomalwang, Sirilak Muay Thai Gym. His real name is Apichat Pochan. He's 28 years of age, 165 centimeters tall from Bungkan province. He's had a total of 91 fights, 63 victories and 28 losses. In his last 3 fights, he's had a points win against Bovi Chor Shanatip, a points loss against MAX-PATTAYA Pet Asira, and a points loss against Sanpet Bui 4-man. He trains and fights out of Sirilak Muay Thai in Udon Thani province, where he is trained by Lomnao and he's managed by Pushong Kit Kayan. And now moving on to his opponent in the red corner, Pet Bad San, Signawat Awut. His real name is Gittipong Sisuk. He's 20 years of age, 171 centimeters tall, representing Surin province. He's had a total of 71 fights, 46 victories, and 25 losses. In his last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he had a points victory against Leopai or Sanipan, points win against Pet Pattaya, Pet Asira, and a points loss against Fanta Sitsia Prem. He trains and fights out of Luk Luangpu Udom in Buriram province, where he is trained by Mitmai. So a champion versus champion contest. Pet Bat San, he won that belt about a year ago at 54 kilos. As for his opponent, this is his weight class. Gok Gom he's won that belt at 55 kilograms. So this will be an interesting contest.
Looks like a slight height advantage there for Pet Patsan in the red corner.
But let's see if that will come to an advantage in the fight. I mean, so far tonight, not a lot of knockouts to talk about. Only just one stoppage for Kamlod Lek against Sokchen.
And that one a little unfortunate. The shoulder getting dislocated, it looked like.
Shoulder or the elbows one?
Shoulder, elbow, something.
Not quite sure, but either way, looks horrible.
Yeah.
Some of the worst injuries you can see in a combat contest.
Beautiful step and knee there from the red corner.
Almost a sweep there, but very good wing awareness, so to speak.
Yeah.
Pet Batsan, catching the ropes.
Yeah, always very, very important to know where you are in the ring. Good ring awareness can just help you out. Knowing where the slick spots are in the ring, the red and blue corner. Also, ending the round in your own corner can be advantageous as well.
Well, I hope Pet Batsan knows that his back is towards the corner right now. The referee is not going to like that. Good knee there for Pet Batsan once again. Look, Romalong being the more persistent fighter, pushing forward.
Definitely the more aggressive of the two so far.
But it's something you just have to do as the more shorter fighter.
Yeah.
It's never easy. Good teep there from Luke Romalong. But a good kick nonetheless from Pet Batsan.
Nice flank kick there from the red corner.
Well, and he set it up well, that. Went for the low kick and then straight to the body. Pet Batsan, and he tries to do things to make himself not so predictable for his opponent.
50 seconds left. And you can see the referee getting in the red corner's ear, telling him he needs to move forward. He can't get back up against the ropes.
I mean, the referee just eyeballing Pet Batsan right now.
Yeah.
And screaming to him now. And I'd have to agree with the ref. If you're not moving forward, you're not going to win this fight. So why bother fighting?
Oh, nice series of kicks there from the red corner.
Absolutely beautiful. Shot that like a machine gun.
Pow, pow. That's what a machine gun sounds like, Kevin.
I'll take note.
Muay Thai battle.
So here we go into the second round of action for our main event of the evening. Luke Klama Luang Siri Lak Muay Thai in the blue corner. His opponent Padadsan Singh Nawa Awut in the red. 55 kilos for this one. So sitting ringside, myself, Matt Lucas, and the always handsome Kevin Omelette calling the action tonight.
I mean, Pet Bat San, you can see he's got some really fantastic kicks, really fast, but for the life of me, he won't move forward in that first round. I'm surprised he didn't get a warning as well.
Yeah, the referee was definitely in his ear a lot. Just gets pushed back a little bit by the blue corner, sort of lunges in.
Luke Romalong doing the right thing, pushing forward, making it so that the much taller fighter can't have any space.
Yeah, but Pet San looking good in the clinch here.
Good elbows there from both fighters.
Yep.
Very dangerous. Wow.
And of course, if you like the action tonight, make sure to tune in tomorrow night. We have our championship show, four-man tournament for a grand total prize of 50,000 baht for the winner of that four-man tournament. And of course, our Max Muay Thai Ultimate Show, the highlight of the weekend. Foreigners versus Thai opponents. Always very, very exciting matchups.
You just gotta love the four-man tournament.
Yeah, I think it's one of my favorite shows of the week, to be honest. It's always super interesting. A little bit of a storyline with the championship.
Yeah, and especially you always got a clash of styles in those matches.
Yep.
Look at that, I mean, Headbat Sanchez pushing Luke Romalong on the ropes. Absolutely bullying him.
Minute and a half to go here.
Still Headbat San there, just trying to light up an elbow, so to speak. Smart there from Luke Romalong. He didn't want to be in that clinch just now, so he just walked towards the ropes so the referee would break them apart.
Yeah, that's ring awareness that we talked about before.
Not going to do you good, though, when you obviously gone to the ropes just so the referee can put you apart. Good knee there from the fighter in the red corner. Looking very sharp today.
Yeah, definitely very, very sharp. Padadsan.
Headbat San, so ruthless in this round. I mean, we were faulting him in the first round for not walking.
And that's all he's doing here.
Exactly, and now he won't stop walking.
I think those anklets were made for walking. That's just what he's going to do. Oh, nice elbow there from the red corner. And a little off balance there. Good takedown, though.
Wow, Luke Romalong on the top. That's going to do him some wonders.
The red corner still very active.
That was a foul, that. And he should be going for it.
Landing on top there.
Muay Thai battle.
Here we go into the third and final round of action for our main event of the evening. Klama Luang Siri Lak Muay Thai in the blue corner. Pet Padsan Singh Na Awut in the red. 55 kilos for this one.
Pet Sinawa has looked really good in that round. Very aggressive, moving forward all the time, just so powerful. You gotta wonder what Luke Romalong is gonna do in the next round in order to get an advantage. Of course, if you're in this corner, what would you tell Luke Romalong?
Probably tell him to stay out of the clinch.
I mean, there in the corner, it wasn't shown, of course, but he just looked exhausted.
Yeah, again, this is another case where I think the blue corner really needs to swing for the fences. He's not totally out of this fight, but I think Patsan won that second round convincingly.
I'd have to agree with you as well. There's no way around it.
A lot of times, strong clinch and knee fighters get stronger as they go on.
Luke Romalong look good there though instead of combinations.
And Patsan hasn't looked as active so far. Volley of knees there.
You might have spoke too soon.
Yeah, I think so. Now he's starting to walk forward. Great walking knees.
The diesel engine has started once again. Just so powerful.
Good knee there.
Beautiful stepping knee.
And just is good at finding the openings in the clinch. Oh, nice knees coming in from the red corner.
And that will take the wind out of anybody. Don't care how gigantic you are. That's gonna hurt.
Oh, nice knee again from the red corner.
Just stabbing his opponent almost.
Long knees.
Oh, you can hear that from Rosie.
Yeah, all the way back. Patsan looking very, very strong for this third round.
Oh, and those kicks, just everything that Patsan is throwing hurts. Just every offense is thrown with ill intentions.
Yeah, a little over a minute to go here, and I think it's time for Luke Romalong to really swing for the fences. It's a Hail Mary here, something spectacular.
Otherwise, he's just going to lose this fight, plain and simple. I guess the only thing you can credit him for is that he hasn't quit. There we go, looking at the clock now. Yeah, a huge sign of tiredness.
Absolutely.
I don't think throughout this whole fight, Patsan has looked at the clock once. His eyes has always been focused on his opponent.
Great determination from the red corner. Looks like he's easing up a little bit.
Who would have expected a fight like this from Patsan from the first round?
Yeah, it definitely took him a while to get going. Oh, big jumping knee.
Yeah, only a few seconds left and he's still wanting to entertain the fans.
Oh, nice body kick.
No, it's definitely going to be his fight. A brilliant performance there from Patsan. Sing Nawa Awut. And I think it's fair to say Luke Romalong, Sirilak Muay Thai, he knew his performance wasn't enough. Let's take a look at some of that replay. Those knees being the story of the second and the third round, excuse me. And a beautiful push kick there. And towards the end of the fight, of course, that flying knee just missing.
Therefore, the great fight, and now let's check out Butterflies.
สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max มวยไทย Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ No prize Max มวยไทย Facebook Page.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner, red corner. และผู้ที่ได้รับการชูมือครับได้แก่นักชกจากมุมแดงเพชร800,000สิงห์นวอาวุธเป็นฝ่ายชนะไปอย่างสุดมันครับท่านผู้ชมอย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องไปไหนนะครับแล้วเดี๋ยวกลับมาสู่ช่วงสุดท้ายของรายการมวยไทย Battle ครับ Please stay tuned you don't go anywhere we'll be right back at the short break this is Muay Thai Battle
The Champion มวยไทยแฟนมวยห้ามพลาด 6 โมงเย็นวันเสาร์นี้พบกับศึกมวยไทยชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นน้ำหนัก 60 กิโลกรัมระหว่าง4สุดยอดนักชกสายพันธุ์แกร่งจับคู่ปะทะกันเพื่อตำแหน่งแชมป์เพียงหนึ่งเดียวปลาทองสจโรจน์ชัยเพชรศรีนินโรงเรียนสามโคกยอดนักรบสนพเก้าฉัดโรงเรียนกระเทียมวิทยาลูกโลเช่จากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ปะทะทุ่งมนสิงหเดชายิมฉลามขาวสิทธิ์เจอ้อมปะทะวุฒิชัยเล็กลูกบ้านใหญ่เพชรนรงค์ทอนิยมสุขปะทะขุนพลน้อยเจ๊ฝนบ้านชายคลองปากพนังฉมวกเพชรสิทธิสนธิเดชปะทะวีซ่าสอนาแคถ่ายทอดสดวันเสาร์ที่ 9 พฤศจิกายนนี้เวลา 18 นาฬิกาเป็นต้นไปทางอมรินทร์ทีวี HD ช่อง 34
Welcome back to Muay Thai Battle. This is the last fight of the evening. Cambodia takes on Thailand. เอาละครับท่านผู้ชมครับกลับมาสนุกกันต่อนะครับและนี่คือคู่สุดท้ายของรายการในค่ำคืนนี้ครับคู่นี้เป็นการพบกันระหว่างนักชกจากประเทศกัมพูชาดวลเดือดกับนักชกไทยครับไปลุ้นไปเชียร์กันนะครับ Introducing first fighting on the blue corner from Cambodia. He trained at War Sung Nen Chim and his professional record 43 wins, 18 losses and 2 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for P. Yup.
Muay Thai Battle.
Alright guys, let's clap your hands louder! Ladies and gentlemen, fighting of the blue corner from Cambodia. He trained at War Sung Nen Chim. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for P. Yup! And here's up and then fighting on the red corner from Thailand. He trained at King of Muay Thai Gym. And his professional record 41 wins, 21 losses, and 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for IQ, King of Muay Thai.
Muay Thai battle.
Alright, let's make some noise louder! Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner from Thailand, featuring the king of Muay Thai Gym. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome IQ, king of Muay Thai.
Moving on to our final bout of the evening, another contest between Thailand and Cambodia. Introducing first, the Cambodian warrior in the blue corner, Priyayot. He's 27 years of age, 160 centimeters tall. He's had a total of 63 fights, 43 victories, 2 draws, and 18 losses. He trains and fights out of Wa Sung Neun in Cambodia, where he is trained by Yot Phet Saw Sompong. Now moving on to his Thai opponent in the red corner, IQ, king of Muay Thai. His real name is Yun Yong Thani. He's 21 years of age, 172 centimeters tall, from Sisaket province. He's had a total of 63 fights, 41 victories, 1 draw, and 21 losses. In his last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he's had a total of... In his last 3 fights, in his last match, he had a TKO win in the first round against Pon Sawan, Kro Ot Muang Pon Tong from Laos. Then he had a TKO loss in the first round against Mai Mongkon, Luk Klong Klang, and a draw against Thanawut Singh Hadecha Gym. He trains and fights at a King of Muay Thai Gym, where he is trained by Ole Sitniwat, and he is managed by Wanchana Sitniwat. Must not be easy for the Cambodian fighter in the blue corner. He had his gym mate fight early on tonight, and imagine seeing your friend having that sort of injury.
Yeah, it can always be a bit disheartening.
Absolutely, but let's see what his gym mate can do.
Coming in hard with the attacks here. The blue corner.
Yut, obviously the more shorter fighter, however, it looks like the more bulkier one. Always a good sign of hard punch, low kick kind of fighter. But let's see what he can do in this match here. Making his Max Muay Thai debut, of course.
Nice combination work from the Cambodian. A little wild as well. IQ with a height advantage.
I mean, you got 2 blessings in that name there. You've got IQ being his Muay Thai name, and you got King of Muay Thai being his gym name.
We'll see if he uses his smarts against his Cambodian opponent.
Good teep to the face there, but that did not phase Priyut one bit. Priyut still moving forward.
Yeah, IQ getting backed up. It's from the pressure of the blue corner.
What a good elbow there from the Cambodian fighter. You gotta imagine, IQ is probably trying to figure out, how do I hurt this guy?
Nice body kick. I think if I were IQ, I would try and wrap up in the clinch.
Yeah, that could be one strategy as well.
Oh!
Wow, what a punch there from the Cambodian fighter.
Yeah, that definitely rocked IQ. Maybe scrambled his eggs a little bit.
Good kick there again from IQ. Definitely see the Cambodian fighter Priyut being the much more powerful fighter, so to speak. However, IQ has had his back against the ropes a lot. You can imagine a warning coming quite soon.
Stiff jab there from the red corner.
Priyut so far has not seemed phased one bit by, first of all, his opponent being taller and his gym partner getting a harsh injury.
Big shots coming in from the Cambodian.
Every single time we see Cambodians here in this stadium, I always get excited. I'm not gonna lie. The style they bring to the matches is just phenomenal. And now IQ pushing his opponent back.
Looks like, rock there.
Wow, but it didn't fall down there. Just smiled.
Yeah, it looked like the Cambodian was on the retreat for a moment.
Wow. I'm surprised he stayed on his feet there.
So last last few seconds here of the first round.
That's it, end of the first round.
So here we go into the second round of action for our last bout of the evening. Pio from Cambodia in the blue corner, IQ from here in Thailand in the red. So what are your thoughts of that last round, Kevin?
Wow, it's a very hard one to score, but you can see that Pei-Yun, he's the one who's going forward. He's the one that's being the aggressor. However, towards the end, IQ seemed to figure him out, and we'll probably see a very different second round here.
IQ walking in with the long knees already. Very, very strong.
And Pei-Yun does not like those one bit.
Oh, big overhand from the Cambodian.
It's going to be the knees versus the fists. And let me tell you, those knees are definitely having an effect on the Cambodian fighter.
That just keeps...
Whoa! Lights out!
And that's all she wrote.
And that's the first amazing knockout we've seen here tonight.
Yeah, that was pretty spectacular. We'll get to see it in the replay. Huge shot there from the Cambodian fighter.
What a great way to end it there, you know? I mean, we both thought that IQ figured him out.
Then boom. Just shows that anything can happen.
But no, I mean, going back to what Mike Tyson said a few years ago, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah. And IQ got punched very, very hard.
Let's take a look at it again. Wow. Right on the money. And let me tell you, he's going to be talking about that knockout for a long time.
So, thank you for joining us.
It's awesome fight. You see that knockout, and now let's check out Butterflies.
สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max มวยไทย Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ No prize Max มวยไทย Facebook Page
And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of action, we have a winner by ways of technical knockout is Blue Corner. และผู้ที่ได้รับการชูมือครับได้กับนักชกจากมุมน้ำเงินพี่ยศจากประเทศกัมพูชาเป็นฝ่ายชนะเทคนิคน็อกเอาท์ไปอย่างสุดมันครับท่านผู้ชมบทสรุปแห่งความมันต้องที่นี่ที่เดียวเท่านั้นนะครับกับรายการมวยไทย3ยกสุดมันมวยไทยแบทเทิลพบกันเป็นประจำนะครับทุกเย็นวันศุกร์หลังเคารพธงชาติเปิดจอรอได้เลยครับ And now Top have to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. See you again next week. Same time, same press. Good night. สวัสดีครับ